Here is the starting lineup for the visiting Dallas Mavericks. At small forward, P.J. Washington. At the other forward position, Derek Lively. At center, Daniel Gafford. At shooting guard, Kyrie Irving. At the other guard, Luka Doncic. The head coach of the visiting team is Jason Kidd. Let's meet the starters for the Boston Celtics. Starting at point guard, standing 6'5", number 4, Drew. The center position, standing 7'2", number 8, Kristaps Porzingis. At guard, 6'4", number 9, Derek White. At small forward, at 6'6", number 7, Jalen Brown. At forward, number 0, Jason Tatum.
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. With Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce is our reporter. While we have a minute, let's see how the Western Conference standings are shaping up. You look at Dallas, and they've got the top spot in the conference, a testament to their hard work all year long.
Checking out Dallas, they've been terrific throughout the regular season, showing they may be just the team to beat in the postseason.
You know, the way they've handled just about every challenge that's been thrown at them this year, I don't see how they couldn't be considered front runners for the title.
So here's Dallas's starting group. Luka and Kyrie are the talented backcourt. Then it's Daniel Gafford. Then there's P.J. Washington. And it's Lively in at the 4. And for the Celtics, White and Brown with the 2 and the 3. Kristaps Porzingis out there with Jason Tatum. And it's Holiday in at the 1 spot. And nothing quite like opening night in the NBA. Clark, how nervous are some of the first-time players and coaches right now?
I think first-timers are certainly nervous. The butterflies are flying around. You just have to make sure they fly in formation. Nonetheless, when you have your first taste of being an NBA player or coach, it's a special night because you only can do a first thing one time.
Now here's Doncic. Irving for 3. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic.
So good at seeing the floor. Doncic able to set up his open teammates.
Holiday against Doncic. The shot by Holiday, no good.
Both sides going at it. Classic good offense, first good defense.
Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis.
When a guy has a 7'6" wingspan like Porzingis does, it's just tough to get away from him or get by him. That allows him to block a lot of shots.
3 misses in a row. Still looking for their first bucket.
Over to the wing. Washington with the ball. Picked up by Tatum. Gafford passes to Irving. Good work defensively by White.
Got the ball where he wanted it, but then got swarmed.
Oh, got that one up quick.
Well, that's a nice up-tempo play from Holiday. Got the rock and didn't waste any time finding a shot.
The Mavericks have gone 1 for 3 so far. Irving, the pass to Washington. And the three-pointer goes.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Steps back. Porzingis with a screen on Washington. Brown finds Porzingis. Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
Boy, evidence of the mobility there from Porzingis as he shreds the defense in screen and rolls.
When talking about the Celtics, you'd have to say they have a unique 1-2 punch, Grant.
Yeah, I mean, think about it, B.A. To have Tatum on one wing and Brown on the other, that's a potent combination. And what a luxury for Boston. They complement each other so well.
Here's Tatum following the score by Dallas. Pass to Porzingis. Tries from 6 feet. And the Celtics tack on 2 more.
Jason Tatum scores but also creates for his teammates, a sign of his continuing growth as a player.
White against Irving. Back to Doncic. Outside Irving.
Analytics already don't favor the mid-range jumper, let alone against exceptional defense.
Tatum passes to Porzingis. Oh, no good. Had a chance to take the lead. Doncic against Holiday. And it's Doncic missing. And so it's Holiday who brings up the ball for the Boston Celtics. They trail by 1. The last time these two teams came together was also in this building, and they were able to win it for the home fans.
And that one, the other team could not keep up with them offensively. They were prolific.
Yeah, you know, you can't allow them to get into a rhythm on offense. Once that happens, then you're in trouble.
And that's a foul called on P.J. Washington. That's his first foul of the game.
And yeah, he still was moving at the point of contact.
Those are always tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
Three-pointer, Holiday. Doncic with a block.
How about the D from Doncic? These guys appreciate when he gives that kind of effort at the defensive end.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
Now here's Doncic. He had a 30-point outing in their last game against the Celtics in Boston.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Here's Brown. They trail by 1. The 3. Nails it from beyond the arc.
You know, early on, Brown struggled with his confidence taking threes. Now he's a knockdown threat.
Irving up top. He's guarded by White. 2 open that time. Made it look easy. Irving's got 7 points in the game.
I just love his approach coming into tonight. Focused and aggressive.
Here's Brown. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. You know, Clark, when you think about the history of this Dallas franchise, one man stands out. That's Dirk.
Yeah, he's worthy of a statue for sure, B.A. He played all 21 seasons of his career with the Mavs. He was the first European MVP in league history. And then in 2011, he helped bring an NBA title to the Mavericks, beating the LeBron Wade-led Heat team.
And both free throws good for Brown.
Look, you've got to give Brown a lot of credit for his growth as a shooter. That wasn't something he did when he first got to the league. He put in a lot of work. He shoots it well from the floor and line.
A nice shot by Doncic.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Holiday surveying the floor. Pass to Brown. Takes the 3. Mavericks with a rebound.
Well, he has not been sharp this period. Seems to be a little flustered out there, too.
They get it back. Here's Gafford. And the layup is good.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out. Ugh.
Those are free points you're giving away. You got to work harder on the glass.
Now here's Tatum. He had 16 in the win against Dallas. Leans from outside. Count that one. Tatum's gotten his second bucket on the night.
Tatum's got a nice jump shot. When he's in rhythm, you feel like he's going to make it every time he shoots it.
Doncic passes to Irving. No good on the 3.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Irving, the pass to Gafford, knocked away. And here's Brown, coming off a 22-point game against Dallas. Pass to Pritchard. Three-pointer. That shot missing. Dallas has gone 3 for 5 from deep so far in this matchup. And here's Doncic outside. Hauser grabs the board.
Well, I don't think he's performing up to his own expectations, but they still find themselves out in front.
And here's Horford. Lets the three fly. Doncic grabs the miss. 1:56 left in the first quarter of the game. Drills it from deep.
Corners can be a little suspect for Washington, but he puts a smooth stroke on it this time.
Boston trailing. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Tillman passes to Brown. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Brown's got 8.
You want to run your offense through him. A reliable scoring option.
Unable to get the ball in bounds. And they got called for a 5-second violation. Hardaway's checked in for Doncic.
Number 10, Tim Hardaway Jr.
Irving against Brown from behind the arc. It's rebounded by Dallas. You know, when you think about Kyrie Irving's game, his ball handling is what still comes to mind first.
Yeah, you know, B.A., that and his killer instinct. Kyrie is one of the most creative players we've ever seen. A guy you can count on to come through in big moments. I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
And the first one at the line is good. And for the Celtics, Grant, when it comes to something like rebounding, it's a total team effort.
Well, it's part of their personnel strategy, B.A. Get wings and guards that have length and toughness, which allows them to control the glass and switch just about everything defensively.
Jason Tatum, he's checked in for Boston. Mikhailuk comes in for Brown. That one misses. Clark, last year, Luka Doncic averaged over 32 points a game, second best in the NBA.
Yeah, you can't ignore the fact that he also led the league in usage rate too, B.A. It's the Luka show in Dallas. However, after missing the playoffs last year, it's pretty clear Doncic needs some help.
Irving, no good. And it's Tatum with the ball for the Celtics. 41 seconds left to play in the first. The shot by Mikhailuk, no good. Dallas has gone 4 of 8 from outside in this first quarter. Irving for 3. Horford pulls it in.
Misfires again, and the ball just refuses to cooperate with it. It's a tough day so far.
Tatum, and finished off by Tatum.
Tatum, like most players, is best when he's aggressive and attacking the basket.
The Mavericks trailing. Now here's Irving. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the Celtics in Boston. Another miss by Irving.
Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
The first quarter all wrapped up, and it's been an exciting game so far. Celtics out in front, up by 2. Don't go away. We'll be back with the second quarter in just a moment. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
Well, great play down low. I mean, you expect the defense to adjust. collapse maybe. But that should open up things on the perimeter later in the game.
You know, I also like the fact they've been really aggressive in attacking from behind the arc. They could do a lot of damage from there tonight.
Here's Irving. On the court for Dallas here in the second. They've got Daniel Gafford. Tim Hardaway is out there with Kyrie Irving. Then there's P.J. Washington, and it's Lively in at the power forward position. Tatum with it. He's picked up by Hardaway, and he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
Tell you what, that's impressive strength there from Tatum. You got to respect that. Even when you try to wrap him up, he finds a way to score.
Well, Clark, we're over a decade now with the restricted area on NBA courts. How much would that have changed things during your day?
I think quite a bit, because the game was played closer to the bucket. I mean, there was more post-up action, more attacking of the rim from close in, so I do think it would have had an impact on how the game was played and officiated had that restricted arc area been in existence. And perhaps it might have led earlier to teams looking to space the floor a little more to create more driving lanes without a lot of help defense. I think Kyrie is really frustrating for the defense because he makes it look so easy and his shot is so natural.
The Celtics with the lead. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
The Celtics have terrific depth. They have a number of reserves who could start for other teams. All-star Jason Tatum said those guys sacrificing coming off the bench, I think that just speaks volumes to the commitment that we have to be our best and to playing to our standard every night. Brian?
That's what it takes, Allie, right? Thank you. Now here's Washington. 14 points for him last game against Boston. Gafford with the ball. Now Horford defending. Washington's shot is good.
Proving he can capitalize from this area too. Washington being assertive and looking to score. I like it.
And we played just over a minute of basketball in the second quarter. Tatum passes to Hauser. Here's Pritchard. Now Tatum, 11 points in the game. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
The Celtics have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. Thinking back to one of the most fun runs in the NBA, Grant, those early 2000 Mavs teams.
Oh, I played against those teams, and they were incredible offensively. Of course, you had Steve Nash running the point, Dirk and Finley on the wings, and the pace they played with, they were well ahead of their time.
First one falls for him.
You really like your chances with Tatum at the line. He locks in and focuses on these two.
And so Tatum nails both of them.
You know, he didn't get to the line in that entire first quarter. But right now, he's showing some aggressiveness out there.
Doncic down the lane. Misses again. 2 for 8 in this matchup. And for the Celtics, they're shooting the ball at 43% from the field. And the shot goes down. Tatum's got 15.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Dallas has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. The 3 from Washington. Boston with a rebound.
Started out strong from three-point land. Hit 2 in the first quarter, but he's gone dry since.
It's stolen away. And up the court they come. The Mavericks on the break. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
You know, I like how Irving also keeps the defense guessing, keeps them off balance, and he's so crafty and creative around the basket.
First free throw is good. Some changes for Boston. Kristaps Porzingis, he's checked in for Tillman, and Holiday subbed in for Hauser. Both free throws good from Irving.
Productive trip to the line. He doesn't like to leave points on the table.
Here's Pritchard, guarded by Doncic. Pritchard, the pass to Horford. Now here's Tatum. To the left side wing. Just 5 to shoot. It's stolen by Irving. The 3 connects from downtown. He's got 14.
Well, this is a staple, a pillar of Irving's attack. You got to be up on him or he'll pull up on a dime.
With the step back. From deep. And the basket by Holiday. And the Celtics lead by 3.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there. That's excellent defense right there on the perimeter.
There's Tatum with the 3. And again, Boston with the triple.
You like how their perimeter game is building out. They're feeling it right now.
Dallas has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Irving, no good.
Feels to me like this team is going to need more from him, guys. I mean, if they're to erase this deficit, he's got to step up.
Here's Pritchard. To the wing, right side. Count it. And that shot gets him in the books. He's 1 for 3.
And their offensive execution has really picked up here in the second period.
Yeah, and it should help them increase their separation here. I mean, this has been an impressive offensive output.
And Dallas calls time here. Some changes here for the Celtics. Brown comes in for Horford, and it's White in for Pritchard. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Doncic on the wing to stop the run. Porzingis grabs the board.
You know, I wouldn't be surprised if he gets yanked soon. I mean, that's how bad his shot selection has been.
Doncic left side for 3. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis.
It's been an ugly quarter for him. Trying to shoot his way out of it. Might be time to work on the playmaking skills.
We've come to expect plays like that from Brown. He won't waste any opportunity to throw it down.
And so it's Irving who brings up the ball for Dallas. It's a 10-point game. Pass to Lively. Now Doncic. Over Holiday. Dallas no good that time either.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Now here's Tatum. Oh, and it's Tatum finishing it off inside.
Tatum clearly putting on a show in this one, doing it all.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell. It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
Now here's White. 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. And there's the foul. It'll go on Kyrie Irving. That's his first foul. Hardaway's checked in for the Mavericks.
Number 10, Tim Hardaway.
Holiday finds Porzingis. Outside Tatum, launches a 3. Gafford grabs the miss. Gafford's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Down low, Tatum with a steal. Fast break, here come the Celtics. Over Gafford, and Gafford with the block. Doncic passes to Hardaway. Another miss. They desperately need a bucket. Boston's gone 2 of 5 from distance here in the second quarter. White. Doncic grabs the miss. Doncic has got 5 rebounds tonight. But Clark, when you talk about Doncic, he came into the league with a ton of experience under his belt.
Yeah, and I think people undervalue the experience of being a pro at the age of 16. It wasn't the NBA, but it's still professional basketball that he played in Europe. And that seasoning and that competition and that being refined in the fire allow Doncic to step into the NBA unfazed.
Timeout on the floor. Mavericks.
4th in free throw percentage. And defensively, they really limited their opponent's field goal percentage. Top 5 in that category. They do a great job of communicating at that end.
And when you look at their scoring numbers from last season, this was a team that always got it done on that end of the floor. Dallas shooting a low 31%. Their offense is lacking. Here's Doncic. Nice finish from Luka.
In terms of scoring, this hasn't been his quarter. Just 1 of 7.
Here's Holiday. 1:44 left in the first half. Left side Tatum. And finished off by Tatum.
What a move by Tatum. When he's pulling these off, he's impossible to defend.
Here's Hardaway. No made baskets yet. And stolen by Holiday. Here's White. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
1:10 left in the first half. Hardaway against White. Hardaway, the pass to Doncic. No good with the triple.
He came out today planning to do as much damage from three-point range as possible. Well, it looks like it's time to change up the plan, guys.
You know, whenever White sees an open teammate, he's getting the ball to him right away. No hesitation.
And it's the Mavericks with the ball. The Celtics making their last shot. Looking at a player like Tim Hardaway Jr., you don't have to encourage him to fire away, Clark.
Yeah, he's a guy who's always hunting his shot, looking to let it fly from deep, and for good reason. He's an excellent three-point shooter. You know, you look at Hardaway Jr. right now, I think efficiency is everything, should be the priority for him. I think he has the talent, no doubt, but just needs to play to his strengths a little bit more.
Horford, he's checked in for Tatum, and he makes the first but misses the second.
And give them credit for making a more concerted effort to get to the line this quarter.
Yeah, I like everything you said there, because when all else fails, if you can get to the stripe, that's really a good way to change the momentum in the game, because you get points and you also slow down the opponent because the game isn't going up and down as much.
It's great to see a fantastic block on replay once again.
Yeah, what a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
We've got 33 seconds left in the first half of this one. Holiday passes to White. Now Brown. There's the triple. Now shooting 50% for the game. He's 4 for 8.
He's picking up right where he left off in the first quarter.
.24 seconds left in the second. Holiday against Doncic. And he'll take a trip to the line for 2. Clearly got fouled on that shot. And that's going to be a foul on Boston.
Look at Luka playing hard, which is always the way he goes. Hits a foul, but keeps pushing and takes his shot, playing through contact.
That's good from Doncic.
You know, one of the things I like about watching Doncic is the pace he plays at. You're not going to speed him up. He plays at his pace, the pace he dictates.
Doncic hits them both. So it's Boston now. Brown with it. He's got 13. That free throw misses. and he's good on the second. 11 seconds left in the first half. And here's Doncic. 1 second left, and he comes up with a bucket. Doncic has got 11 points.
A gifted scorer. Luka's going to find a way to get the shots up that he wants to take.
And so it's Jason Tatum making highlights for the Boston Celtics. An insane quarter. No one could stop him. All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Thanks so much, Al. As you anchor that front court, what were you guys looking to accomplish in the first half?
I mean, we're just trying to play with pace, trying to dominate on the defensive end, get rebounds, make it tough.
Pace is key. Back to you.
All right, good stuff, Allie. And we'll get back to the action at the start of the third quarter.
Hey there, everybody. Jason Tatum has put his stamp on this game, looking so dominant so far.
Jason Tatum has it on automatic, Shaq. Not many players can score as easily as he does. I'm telling you, this guy is special.
And the way he gets his buckets, so silky. It's pretty. There's nothing wrong with that.
All right, fellas, let's take a quick look at two key players from that first half.
The back and forth between these two have been fantastic. They're both leaders. You can see how much pride's on the line. They're bringing out the best in each other.
Kind of like how you bring out the best in me and Kenny. Thanks, as always, for watching. Let's head back to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the second half.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. And Jason Tatum, he's been really making it happen, guys.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
White and Brown with the 2 and the 3. Jason Tatum out there with Kristaps Porzingis. And it's Holiday in at the point guard position. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. Boston's shooting has been good, around 52% from the field. Brown passes to White. Tatum from long range. The Mavericks pull it in. Gafford's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. From deep, here's Doncic. Rebound Boston. Porzingis has got rebound number 7 tonight. Lets it go from deep. Holiday, that one's good. He's got 9.
With deep range and a wide arsenal of moves, Holiday keeps defenders off balance.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, absolutely an offensive focal point is Luka Doncic, a high usage rate, but he said, quote, "It's basketball. This is my work. It's amazing. Every night I step on the court, it's fun for me." Brian, he loves it so much. He said in the past, quote, "I couldn't live without this game." Back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you. Dallas has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. And Dallas calls time here.
He's forcing shots offensively, hurting his team in the process. He needs to trust his teammates more.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Irving's checked in.
8th in three-point shooting, and they shot well from the field. Top half in the league in that respect. Some of it just came down to patience and discipline.
They took care of the ball, stayed in control. It was very hard to turn them over. Here's Irving. 14 points for him. Pass to Lively. Back to Irving. Over White. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
Since halftime, they've missed 3 of their first 4 shots. Still trying to get their legs under them.
And he gets that one.
He's carried much of the scoring load tonight. And with the win in reach, don't expect him to let up.
The Mavericks have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. Here's Doncic. No good. Had a chance to end the run there.
Only 20% from the field to start this half. To me, it looks like their opponent may have made some nice adjustments.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Holiday passes to Porzingis. Lets it go from the wing. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
You cannot be reckless around Porzingis. He's skilled at seeking out contact and drawing the foul while he shoots.
And he makes the first. And he makes both free throws.
And, you know, when healthy, Porzingis is a problem, man. I mean, this guy is so hard to match up against because of his skill and his size.
Good. Doncic has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Defenses nowadays try to protect the rim and the three-point line, so the mid-range is usually available.
Irving against Holiday. Pass to Brown. Over Washington. A nice shot by Brown. Brown's got 16 points.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Irving, no good.
They've shown their power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
And that puts them just 1 foul from the bonus.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the strike.
Now here's Brown. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 23 points. Well, if we want to talk about Derek White for a moment, he's become such an effective defender, Grant.
Yeah, you know, B.A., he's got a great mix of awareness and ability. Just an exceptional quickness that allows him to be a disruptor at that end.
And that'll be Boston's ball as it goes out of bounds. Celtics able to keep possession here. And how about that replay? Man, you got to appreciate the hustle on defense.
That's exactly what a team needs when they're playing from behind. Energetic defense.
And Boston has possession. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points.
Guys, I tell you what, feels like everything is coming easy to him. Just taking what he sees and capitalizing.
And Doncic puts up a deep 3. Dallas, no good that time either.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check and was maybe a step out of his range.
Now here's Doncic. He's got 16. Porzingis grabs the board, and it's the Celtics ball. They've got a 13-2 run going. Tatum from long range. Offensive rebound, Celtics.
The perimeter game has failed him thus far. Hit 1 from range in the first half, but nothing since.
Offensive rebound, and it's good. 2 points. Gafford's gotten his second bucket of the game.
That kind of energy and hustle on the glass usually produces good results.
Poke loose. And a fast break now. The Mavericks on the run. Second chance shot. And Doncic with the lay-in. Doncic has got 7 now in this quarter.
Boy, there is no quit in Doncic. He competes every play, every game.
Brown against Washington. The kick to Tatum. Good. And Brown gets the assist. Brown's got 3 assists tonight.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
And Dallas calls time here. Horford, he's checked in for White. Our 2K leaderboard. focusing on last year's three-point shooting leaders. Al Horford is second.
He shot with nearly unmatched confidence from the arc last year, and the numbers and his position on this list clearly reflect that.
Dallas has gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. Holiday against Doncic. Second shot opportunity, and the layup is up and in. Doncic has got 20.
Trying to knock Luka off his game, distract him and frustrate him, but he just plays through contact like it's not there.
Holiday up top. He's got 11. Porzingis with a screen on Gafford. Outside Porzingis. Offline with a 3. Well, the Mavericks shooting just about 33% since this second half started. And Irving gets it to go.
And this is someone that can really hurt you from long range. He did that to a degree in the first half, and he's doing it now.
For Boston, they've gotten 6 of their first 12 shots to drop in this third. And there's the foul. It'll go on Kyrie Irving. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
That foul gives him 4, so he's got to settle down a bit.
Tillman's checked in for Boston. Pritchard comes in for Tatum. On the wing, Holiday. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
No excuses, none. I mean, with the defense non-existent, I mean, he has to connect from there.
Gafford with a screen on Holiday. Irving, no good. Boston has gone 2 of 6 from downtown here in the second half. Here's Pritchard. Takes a 3. Good, and it's Horford who picks up the assist. Horford's got 3 assists in the game.
You know, Horford is really good and selective at when he needs to be aggressive and when he needs to move the ball.
That's exactly how you have to defend him on the perimeter. Can't allow any space.
And the basket by Holiday.
Things started to click for him in the second half. You can tell the focus and the intent is all there.
A minute 37 left to play in the third. Here's Doncic. Count it. Good. Doncic has got 11 points here in the second half. Well, the grimace of pain tells it all. He's hurt. Let's hope he's okay.
Yeah, so tough. I mean, guys, I feel bad for him and the whole team. I hope it's not as bad as it looks.
Yeah, absolutely. Of course, this is why you build out your depth as best you can. I mean, you just never know when injuries might show up.
Powell, he's checked in for Gafford. Horford outside. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Celtics.
Their hot shooting from long distance has been the key. Spacing the floor and rising up with that confidence.
The shooting's been great, but also how about the energy level? That's what's impressed me the most. They've been getting it up and down in transition, and that takes effort.
Hauser, he's checked in for Boston. He hits the second from the line. And Grant, you look at the longevity of Horford's career. He's done a great job reinventing himself.
You know, B.A., he added the 3 to his game once he hit 30, and that has extended his career by changing how he plays. He still can be an X factor on any given night. And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
Irving. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Irving's got 19 points.
Hey, the skills of Kyrie are obvious, but what isn't so obvious is his underestimated strength.
And so it's Brown with it. He brings it up for the Celtics. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. Buckets. He's now 6 of 10 from the field.
You know, in that first half, a lot more three-point shooting. Since then, though, they've dialed it back.
Irving against Brown. From deep three-point range. And it's Irving missing.
He just keeps firing away from distance. I know he's trying to get himself heated up, but at what cost? Brown with that amazing athleticism, putting on a show out there with jams like that.
On the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, good looks by our terrific camera crew. Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. And Doncic puts up a deep three. Out to Powell. Back to Irving. Shoots over Brown. Again, Irving missing. Fires the three. Jaylen Brown again. Brown's got 9 points in the quarter.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
And so it's the Boston Celtics firmly in control with an impressive 28-point lead as the quarter ends. A big difference in shooting percentages. That's why they lead. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. On the court right now for the Mavericks, Luka and Kyrie are the talented backcourt. Then it's Washington, then there's Dwight Powell, and it's Lively in at the 4-man position. Now here's Irving. Pass to Lively. Launches it. It's picked off. Here's Pritchard. It's tipped. Doncic outside. And Doncic with the jam.
Luka with so many physical gifts, taking flight right there.
And the Celtics shooting has been good, around 52% from the field. Here's Pritchard. The Mavericks pull it in.
Sometimes it's just not your night. Fortunately, his teammates have picked up the slack.
I wonder if switching baskets really threw him off. I mean, because he can't get anything to fall this half.
Irving against Brown. Horford passes to Hauser. No good on the triple. And for Dallas, they're shooting 34% thus far in this game. Here's Washington. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth. Shot clock at 6. Here's Irving. Brown with the block.
And that's all about anticipation. Jaylen Brown, high IQ defensively.
Man, what a pass that was there. He really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
The Mavericks have gotten just one shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Here's Irving. And no good. Nice D from Brown. And here we go. The Celtics on the run. Irving with it. Now guarded by Brown. And that's good. Irving for 3. Irving's got 22.
He's putting on a commanding performance here. He's hit 2 3-pointers in each half now.
A chance to get a quick injury report. And now let's check in with Allie LaForce to see how Daniel Gafford's doing. Allie?
Hey guys, the head athletic trainer of the Mavericks was able to update me on the situation, and he told me that after his initial exam, it doesn't appear to be anything major. Recovery time is still up in the air, but guys, one thing's for sure, a return tonight is out of the question.
Okay, thanks for the update. Good to get that information. Now we know how things are coming along, Grant.
That's true. It's the uncertainty factor with injuries that can be so hard to handle.
And, you know, for him, just watching his teammates unable to contribute, that's really a helpless feeling.
We're in the fourth quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Irving for 3. Again, Irving missing.
He continues to let it fly, but the makes have been few and far between.
Mikhailuk, the pass to Pritchard. That one drops for him. Pritchard